between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taking it about there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the 17, Allen in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael O.J. Mudia. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. From the 50, Newton. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Past the 20. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
56, 56.
Allen now on third and goal. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Trey McBride with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Swift not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Allen's throw brought in by Austin. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on second down. Allen. Austin is there and brings in another one. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down and 4. Allen. This will go to Henry out wide. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Henry out of the pistol. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields in right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Cam's throw complete to Dotson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's Swift. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's had a little bit of... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him...
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
The Steelers had 5 and 6 to start play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
A first down carry for Henry. And some space here. A solid stiff arm. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big run that time by Henry. 41 yards on the ground. Allen off the play fake. Out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Allen. Being chased out left. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Calvin Austin.
A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Now Spiller, the return.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And now here's another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Allen. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Henry. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen going to go on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit, and he can't get away. Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
McCann now for the extra point.
And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Makes the score Steelers 30, Broncos 14. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in the fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A final shot before half for Allen. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
20.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Henry up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now Allen. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster from 13 yards out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And my goodness, another interception. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 45 on second down, Allen going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Allen.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Now on 2nd and 16. Newton trying to lay one up deep. And now here's another interception.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On play action, Allen. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
1st down, and they go with Swift again.
Room here to run. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. DeAndre Swift. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete to McBride. He's got room at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Completes it to Austin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to take another shot here. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now Allen. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Running left, it's Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To the air, Allen. Completes it to Powell. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5.